Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing another debut race. So since the Grand Prix is actually tomorrow, I thought I'd do one more, and that'll be Lando Norris in the Mclaren. So yeah, let's get straight into this.
The crowd are here and here in force for what is going to be a fantastic day of racing. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. Here's the track then, 16 corners, 6 to the left and 10 to the right. They make up the 3.3 miles around Albert Park Lake, with turn 1 and 3 providing the best opportunities to pass. I'm joined again today by none other than Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the races. You've been both a test driver and a race driver. What differences are there in the way you approach those roles?
Interesting question, Crofty. They're two very different mindsets. I mean, when I tested for BAR, we had full in-season testing where, per driver, you'd cover up to 15,000 kilometres per season. And in that role, it was more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as you could, so that that data could be analysed in the most consistent way. When you're lining up on the grid for a race, however, your frame of mind's all about what you can get out of the situation on that day, and the car's the tool to help you achieve what you want. You still want to focus on setup, of course, but it's more about the here and now, getting yourself as far up the field as possible, and less about development work for the future.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Alright, thank you Jeff. So here we go then. Starting last on the grid as Lando Norris in the McLaren. Now obviously he's not actually starting last on the grid in the 2019 Australian Grand Prix. He's starting 8th, I think it is. So yeah, but I'm going to be starting last because obviously player is better than AI. So let's get straight into this. Right, here we go. So manual start again, see if it will be any better. And it's lights out and away we go here for the Australian Grand Prix. It's a terrible start from us, terrible. But we still keep with George Russell more than what we usually do. So we're going to dive down inside of George Russell. And we do just make a move stick on him perfectly. Perfect start if you ask me. I mean, Russell last, not great for him for his debut, but great news for us. So we're going to dive it down inside of Giovinazzi and Kubica, and Giovinazzi's fighting back a little bit, and he did pretty well in qualifying, so that's right for him, and he's battling back a bit, so yeah, that's alright. Good to see he's, you know, feisty, and Giovinazzi gets on the brakes a little early there than what we expected, and we're going to dive down inside of him here, and have a bit of contact, but make the move stick perfectly on him too. So yeah, great first start, and we're going to dive it down inside of Perez and Albon. Albon not as good as what he usually is in the, well, qualifying it was anyway, so that's not great news for him. So Kimi Raikkonen's the next one, then Daniel Kvyat next, and coming up here, and we were so close to losing the back of the car there, really close. So Kimi Raikkonen's making a move on Daniel Kvyat there, so be a bit of a battle going on between them, and that's helped us catch up really nicely because it's blocked up Kimi Raikkonen a little bit too much there, and we're going to try and dive it down inside Raikkonen here. We do dive it down inside, he leaves barely any room, but we make him stick perfectly on Kimi Raikkonen, and Vettel just gets the fastest lap there. So let's just see our move on Kimi Raikkonen again. So coming up really quickly on Kimi Raikkonen, just dive it down inside perfectly, lock up a little bit, but make him move stick perfectly on Raikkonen there. Daniel Kvyat, can we catch him down and overtake him? Hopefully. I mean, we're almost in the points already, so this is great news. And yeah, we're just going to try and catch down Kvyat quickly and dive it down inside, maybe on this corner, because we have so much speed down there. Jesus Christ, we're actually doing well in this McLaren. McLaren are actually somewhat decent, I'm not even lying. I don't know how, but somehow they are. So
Brilliant. Nice move.
cheers for that, Jeff. And Hülkenberg is the one next, and we just got fastest sector. But obviously we would, because it's second lap, everyone does. So can we catch down Hülkenberg pretty quickly? I think that's Stroll ahead of him, because we've already passed Perez. So Stroll beating Perez, oh, could that be something we see in the Grand Prix in real life? I mean, probably not, because Perez is quite higher in the positions than what Stroll is on qualifying. So who knows, but he might catch up, I don't know. The midfield team's having a massive battle. We dive it down the inside of Hülkenberg, and he's still on our inside, so we've got to go and leave him a little bit of room. And oh, we've collided, but down the straight now, and I think we have made the move stick perfectly on Hulkenberg, so good job there. That was tight, that one, so direct down the inside of Hulkenberg, have a bit of contact, near going to the back of Stroll there as well, and around here I have a bit more contact, I'll leave him enough room, and then up here I just have a better straight compared to him, and yeah, I make a move on Hulkenberg. Stroll in 11th, can we try and chase him down? It'd be nice if we could. It'd be nice if we can get the points really. I mean, that would be a great result from McLaren after their few disappointing years in Formula 1. But Stroll, you know, looking pretty feisty on Ricciardo and Grosjean there, so you might try and make a move on one of them in a minute, because Ricciardo and Grosjean are alongside each other having a battle there, and Ricciardo made the move. Ricciardo has made the move. He's now leading this little mini pack here. So I'm just checking out this battle between Grosjean and Ricciardo again. So he goes around the outside here, and there's the inside for this next corner, but Grosjean's still alongside of him, sticks with him all the way up here, and then eventually Ricciardo makes a move on him. A good exit out of that last corner. I'm going to make a move on Stroll and Grosjean in the same corner. Perfect. And Stroll's going to have a battle with Grosjean now because I pushed him out a little bit wide there, but perfect move. I can't believe how much of a good exit I had on that corner. Slipstream really nicely, dove down and served Stroll and Grosjean and make the move stick perfectly on them. That's not it, because Stroll actually gets past Grosjean as well. Here, because I pushed Grosjean out a little bit wide there, and then Stroll gets past Grosjean as well. Perfect move from him as well. Can't really complain about that move. Next is Ricciardo, and we're up into the points already, which is great news. But can we catch Ricciardo for another point? And the next car is Magnussen, I think, and he's up the road a little bit, but we can always try and catch him down. You know, we can try and catch him down. Nothing is impossible here. So we're caught up with Daniel Ricciardo pretty nicely here, and we've even got DRS, and we'll have Slipstream. So this could be really good here. Here we go. We're going to try and dive down the inside here. And we do dive down the inside. I have a massive bit of contact, but made the move stick on Ricciardo. So yeah, I can't believe how much of a good exit and DRS and Slipstream we had down here, down this straight. McLaren have definitely got better somehow. But we do just dive it down the inside of Ricciardo. He has a bit of contact, but we make the move stick perfectly. I've DRS again, so we'll have a better straight than Ricciardo down here. I'm up to 9th as well, so yeah, we've got past Ricciardo obviously. That's it, one of the Williams, Russell. He's out. That's what it is. That's why the yellow flags came out, because he broke down. Go into the pits. Now we'll turn down to lean to save a bit of fuel as well. Hopefully it'll be a quick stop and we don't get blocked up at all, but I feel like we will. Ours is right at the end. This is great news. This means we might not get blocked up. Go, go, go. Yes, yes. We didn't get blocked up at all. That was perfect stop by McLaren as well. And the super soft tyres, well, as they are now, softs. So it's a good exit there. We might even get close to Carlos. We're going to get really close. We are much closer to Carlos Sainz than what we were, you know, before the pit stops, which is great news. I think Carlos Sainz got blocked up a little bit though, because he's lost a few places, but I don't care about that. I'm not going to complain at all. Robert Kubica is also out of this race now. So both Williams are out of this race, which is really bad.
Slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Hopefully this doesn't actually happen to Williams in real life, because that would be quite bad. Like, honestly, that would be heartbreaking for them. Sainz is having a look on Magnussen there. Magnussen's kind of blocked him off there, so that's made me catch up quite massively on them. So we might be able to get past Sainz and Magnussen. And here we go, Sainz is making a move on Magnussen. Magnussen is around the outside now, and I think Sainz has made that move, really. Yeah, I think Sainz made... Oh wait, no, he's got the outside now, he's got the outside. There's a massive battle going on there, and I've gone completely off the track. That's not how you drive whatsoever. But a massive battle still, and Sainz made the move on Magnussen. Let's see this again quickly. So around the outside here now, and Magnussen has the inside. So Magnussen keeps it there. I go completely off the track, and now he has the outside again, and he makes a move stick just before the corner. So perfect move by Carlos Sainz there. Can we try and get Magnussen? That's the question, and I think we can with the pace that we're looking at. Maybe even Sainz just before the end. We dive it down inside of Magnussen and make the move stick perfectly on Magnussen. Not the best kind of move from my career there, but still pretty decent. So I just want to see this again quickly. So helicopter cam there, pretty cool. So we just chase him down as quickly as possible. Late brakes so late and dive straight down inside of him and make him stick perfectly on him. So Carlos Sainz kind of left us a bit there after our mini battle with Magnussen. So we'll try and catch him back up again, but we're up to P8, which is great. I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Where Lando Norris actually started in Australia in qualifying. So, you know, that's pretty decent. If he finishes here, you know, that's still a decent result. Yeah, so here we go. Bottas has made a move on Verstappen, I think it is. Yeah, Verstappen. and goes right around the outside and make him move stick perfectly on him. It's pretty decent by him. We'll try and slipstream Sainz as quick as possible. I'm going to brake a bit earlier because he's braking really late. I think he's got, you know, tyre issues or something, or got some sort of issue, because he's going really slow now and I'm catching him completely. But you know what, I'm going to flip up to Rich, we'll give it everything we've got, and down the inside here, can we make the move? We have a bit of contact and we do make the move stick perfectly, and he's going to be under pressure from Magnussen again now, but that was a dirty move. Yeah, that was honestly a terrible move, even I think so, but he was kind of getting in my way after that, so I do dive it straight down the inside. Massive contact from us, but we do make a move stick. Yeah, look at that, that is close racing right there. Because it took us so long to get past him, and Magnussen was starting to chase us down a bit, I'm not going to give him the place back. So yeah, we're just going to have to stick with that, I'm sorry. Definitely a dodgy move, and I shouldn't have done it really, and I should give the position back, but to be honest, I really don't want to be stuck behind Sainz again, and have Magnussen right behind me, who could overtake me any second. So I'm going to try and, you know, carry on, turn that down to standard, just bring the car home in 7th, and yeah, it's a great result really for Lando Norris. Sainz is coming back, well there we go, that's me giving the position back sort of thing, and that's me taking the position again. So yeah, that was a bit more of a better move. So Sainz gets past me cleanly, and then I cleanly dive it down the inside of him on the first corner on turn 1 and make the stick back on him again. Magnussen and Sainz are right behind me now, and there's going to be a battle right to the end. So Rich it is, and we're just going to go for everything we can now and try and keep this position. So he's going around the outside, I'm going to have the inside. That's fine by me, I'm just going to keep going, and I keep the move luckily. And that was actually a really good exit, and that's pushed us right away from Sainz now, which is great news. Max Verstappen wins the race. Okay, so it's Pierre Gasly having a battle with Charles Leclerc, not Max Verstappen. Apologise about that. But yeah, Max Verstappen wins. That's alright, I'm not going to complain about that. And come around the final corner, it looks like it's going to finish as it is. And as I come around the final corner, I'm going to come home to take 7th. Great result from Lando Norris.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Okay, so that was Lando Norris's, you know, debut in F1. I mean, my point of view anyway. Hopefully, you know, he does that well in the real life Grand Prix. Maybe even better. Who knows? That'd be even better if he does better. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.